Good evening and welcome to this white coat ceremony for the class of 2024. I'm Dr. Richard Lucarati, Associate Dean for Pharmacy, and it's my pleasure to serve as host for this special event. My warmest greetings to all the family and friends of our honored P1 students here this evening. And P1 students, hello to each of you. P1 students, I hope you recognize where I'm doing this video from, the patient care lab. And I know you only had sort of brief opportunity to be in the lab as part of your CPR and immunization training. Hopefully it has some resemblance of what you remember. The reason I chose to do this portion of the white coat ceremony from the patient care lab is here's where you're going to be learning the skills to apply the knowledge to patient care. And also one of the first spots where you're routinely going to be wearing your white coat. For everyone, I would much rather be doing this, having this event face-to-face. Then I could see all the happy and smiling faces of our students. And also, for family and friends, all your proud and joyful expressions. And though we can't conduct this ceremony face-to-face, I do believe that it is important to have this virtual ceremony to mark and recognize the importance of this occasion in your professional life. P1 students, I knew you realized the significance of this event when I sent my earlier email in the semester indicating that we would be holding this event virtually. And I quickly heard that you all conducted a survey and had a significant response from your class indicating how important this event was to you. It's something that you were really looking forward to and something that you wanted to very intimately share with family and friends. And along with those statements, you indicated the question, can we do something live maybe a little bit later? And my answer is certainly we can plan for having an event that is a live event. It's just that we can't have that now. And as I said before, I think it is very important that we take this moment to really realize the importance of this occasion and give it its proper attention as you start your professional career. It's my pleasure to introduce Andy Giancamilli. Andy is a 1973 graduate of the Wayne State Pharmacy program. Both he and his wife Wanda were immigrants to this country, both born in Italy and moved to the U.S. when they were young. Their parents insisted they receive a good education. And as I pointed out, Andy received his bachelor's degree in pharmacy, and Wanda received a bachelor's degree in liberal arts and sciences, also from Wayne State University. Andy's had many accomplishments in pharmacy and business, and he took his pharmacy education and built on that in terms of his successes. His successes include being president and CEO and COO of several major corporations, including Perry Drugs, Kmart, and also served as chairman of the National Association of Chain Drugstores. But for today's occasion, what really stands out to me is the commitment of Andy and his wife to continually give back to Wayne State students and their alma mater. As one example of this commitment, today, each of you have received a white coat that was made possible by a generous contribution and gift from Andy and Wanda. As a matter of fact, Andy and Wanda have provided white coats for the last 6 years, and we're extremely grateful for their continuing generosity and support for Wayne State Pharmacy. We've asked Andy to join us today to share a few words of wisdom with you as you embark on your pharmacy education. Andy, welcome to our white coat ceremony.
I will remember 2020 as a year unlike any other year, and I'm sure you will as well. COVID-19 has impacted our lives in so many ways, as evidenced even now as we resort to having your white coat ceremony virtually. Many events, important events, have been missed, rescheduled, and even canceled. Loved ones have been infected, hospitalized, and died. Along with all the negative effects, we are also witnessing acts of sacrifice and selfishness unlike any other time. I have never been more proud to be a pharmacist than I am today. We are reminded this year, more than any other year, what a respected and essential profession pharmacy is. We see pharmacists on the front lines, whether it is in the community pharmacy, in hospitals on the COVID unit, or in research lab, conducting research and developing therapies. So today, I speak to you in an unconventional way, and I want to congratulate you as you enter the profession of pharmacy. By choosing to become a pharmacist, you will make a big difference in the world. Wayne State School of Pharmacy will prepare you to combat whatever challenges may come your way. As you go forth, remember to give back to the institution. Wayne State University has helped me succeed both professionally and personally, and I acknowledge my gratitude by providing you with a white lab coat. I wish you all the best as you proceed on this amazing journey.
Andy, thank you for your guiding remarks for these future pharmacists and for your continuing generosity to Wayne State Pharmacy. At this time, I want to introduce the CEO of the Michigan Pharmacists Association, Larry Wagenknecht. Larry will be providing some words of welcome to you students to our profession.
Hello, I'm Larry Wagenknecht. I'm a pharmacist. It's my honor to serve as CEO of the Michigan Pharmacists Association. On behalf of all of our members of the MPA, I would like to officially welcome you to the profession. Today is a big day for you. While it is much different than your dean and faculty originally hoped for, they nevertheless figured out a way for each of you to be part of this important step in becoming a pharmacist. It is my pleasure to be part of your program today that recognizes your accomplishment of joining the profession. Your white coat is just one of the symbols that sets you on your way. I know that you will wear it with pride, but at the same time, be aware and understand the importance and the reputation of the profession that you'll be representing. The white coat you received is very symbolic and separates you from other students at Wayne State University. It represents your membership in the pharmacy profession. It identifies you as a healthcare provider to your patients, and it also implies that you're a professional. But only your actions will truly confirm this expectation. By accepting your white coat, you're agreeing to assume all of the responsibilities and obligations of a pharmacist, including the commitment to the concept of professionalism. This white coat does not somehow automatically infuse through your body a sense of professionalism, but rather you must pursue it and acquire it, just like the knowledge you're gaining by attending your classes. As you become a member of the pharmacy community, the development of these necessary professional attitudes, values, and behaviors is a vital process in your education and will help ensure that you develop a professional relationship between you and our society. Participation in professional organizations like the Student MPA and involvement in other personal development activities, such as the patient counseling competitions, clinical skills competitions, are all essential in the professional socialization process. The profession is changing rapidly as we navigate a global pandemic. With this comes great opportunity and also uncertainty. I'm extremely proud of the work pharmacists have done throughout the state and across the country during this pandemic to continue the care of their patients. Many of your soon-to-be leaders, along with influential members of the organizations you'll practice at after you graduate, are involved in the MPA and are striving together to guide the profession forward. In addition to welcoming you to the profession, I would like to extend a personal invitation to you to join Student MPA. We seek to build a stronger membership to become an even more powerful force that advances the pharmacy profession and ensures a viable profession for the future practitioners. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your special day, and once again, welcome to the profession. MPA is available to assist you as you progress through your career. Best wishes and stay safe.
Thank you, Larry. I want to make note for all of you here that Larry is retiring from his position with the Michigan Pharmacists Association. And I want to acknowledge that it's with Larry's leadership for the past 30 plus years as CEO that the Michigan Pharmacists Association has played a very significant role in the development of pharmacy practice in Michigan. Again, Larry, thank you very much for your remarks today, welcoming our students to the profession, and for your many years of dedication to pharmacy practice. Wayne State Pharmacy Class of 2024. It's now my pleasure to just provide you a few of my personal thoughts with regards to this white coat ceremony. At orientation, I spoke to you about the importance of understanding and grasping that you're in a professional program. A 4-year organized journey and process to bring you to that goal to be a pharmacist. This milestone day is to help you further embrace that goal and further build a picture in your mind of being that pharmacist. Being a member of a profession represents a pivotal decision that you made, and today we ask for your reaffirmation of that commitment. Today is where you're firming up your commitment to being a pharmacist and a member of this profession and dedication to patient care. Now, being a member of a profession bestows on each of us many benefits, but at the same time carries very significant responsibilities and expectations put upon you by the profession, but more importantly, by society at large. Our profession has an oath, which you will take a little bit later in this ceremony. It also has a code of ethics. One statement in the Pharmacist Code of Ethics addresses the covenantal relationship to the patient. This is a relationship of the highest order, and I want to point out it differs from a contract. A contract usually defines the minimum requirements of a relationship, all written down. A covenant extends much farther and with boundaries that aren't exactly known. However, it does have a clarity of meaning and understanding that is conveyed with a few or maybe unspoken words. In a covenantal relationship, there's a sense of trust that no matter what happens to each other, that we will see this through all the twists and turns. We see this with our family. And perhaps beyond family, you have established similar relationships with a friend or friends. You've shared secrets, many experiences, and that bond is there, and the expectations of how you'll work with each other in terms of that bond is defined by unspoken words. So this covenantal relationship, it's not a contract, it's a covenant. And it's a bond that says, again, no matter what's happening through all these twists and turns, I will be there to support you and help you through this. Now let's translate that for the patient or into this patient care situation. The covenant with a patient means, for us pharmacists, through my effort and commitment, I will help you make the best use of your medications and help you achieve the best drug therapy outcomes. Sort of broad statements. Doesn't speak to individual activities that you'll be working on with the patient, but rather speaks to we're going to help you have the best outcomes from your medications. And as you speak with your patients, learn about them personally, their health problems, their drug therapy needs, assess whether the medication is doing what it's supposed to do or there's an adverse effect. They're going to be confiding in you and disclosing some of their most private and personal information. And they do this because the patient believes you are going to help, that you'll evaluate and make decisions and recommendations in their best interest as part of their care. So there's a trust, an understanding, a high order bond, and that covenantal relationship that is in our code of ethics. Now, continuing just with a second thought here in terms of the white coat, we've heard the word profession and professional today, as well as in the few weeks that you've been in the program. Those words are spoken often. And those words have origin from the Latin word professio, which has as one meaning a public declaration with the force of a promise. And I believe those words have some relevance today in understanding the commitment that you make. So the white coats has a long tradition as a garb of healthcare practitioners. And when a patient is approached by a healthcare practitioner in a white coat, that white coat signifies to the patient there's someone they could share their information and trust with that information and expect that they will get care for them in the best way possible. And again, for us, that largely means trying to help them achieve the best drug therapy outcomes. So in some ways, the white coat certainly opens the door to that covenantal relationship. So, my couple of thoughts for today: covenantal relationship and the promise that you are making. So as you proudly wear your white coat and interact with patients, I hope you will remember the white coat as a symbol of you as a pharmacist having a covenantal relationship with your patient, and that today, as a student pharmacist, you have declared publicly your commitment to patients and the profession with the force of a promise. Thank you. At this point, I would like now to introduce Dr. Randy Giancamilli. Dr. Giancamilli serves as faculty advisor for the class of 2024. Dr. Giancamilli will have the honor of reading the names of the students of the P1 class who will receive their white coat.
Nadine Abawi, Haya Abbasi, Nadine Abdallah, Samer Abu Holloway, David Adamus, Lena Asan, Mariam Adibi, Neda Al-Hussein, Selena Al-Werdi, Ayad Al-Moresi, Ashley Antoon, Noor Antoine, Eric Arthur, Gabrielle Atto, Sarah Awad, Mohammed Ayub, Marin Babu, Johnny Bailey, Elena Beydoun, Hala Billy, Brian Bowie, Adrian Carmer, Susan Shaban, Nicholas Shimatero, Josephine Cipriano, Christian Dakin, Zaina El-Habhab, Chantal Alsaya, Batul El-Zain, Myrna Ashaya, Victoria Espinoza, Jacqueline Fleury, Hoda Fotovat Amodi, Lexus Gargas, Rachel Gruett, Kola Golzar, Shannon Haba, Mariam Hashim, Kauthar Harb, Lauren Harvin, Ian Hay, Amira Hiji, Sumira Javed, Evan Johnson, Luna Kakos, Faiza Kassab, Lorden Kassab, Jaad Kawas, Narjis K. Gol, Umar Khan, Linda Kobesi, Lauren Danelle Lim, Tom Lutzai, Marva Malik, Brenda Manny, Mary Maroji, Andrew Matlob, Ali Museum, Morgan Maroka, Anita Najim, Andrew Wynn, Yang Wynn, Ezra Nigma, Lyndon Nikolai, Martin Nikolai, Sandy Nuzha, Obioma Opara, Carolina Orzol, Ekaterina Pachenko, Lynn Pham, Uri Peak, Farzana Pinky, John Perdee, John Raymond Quinones, Hassan Rida, Linda Salami, Ranim Sana, Clady Saidini, Marwa Shaheen, Ahmed Shakur, Brenda Shaya, Caroline Simcoe, Simmerdeep Singh, Kaylee Stamper, Shruti Thomas, Denver Torbert, Thomas Whaley, Musa Yaya, Vivian Yalda, Malina Yusuf, Saba Yusuf, Andy Zaka, Shahad Zaytuna, Abedin Ziberi, Andrea Zulki.
Thank you, Dr. Comissaros, and congratulations to our P1 students. Wayne State P1 students, it's my hope that each of you is personally embracing and accepting the meaning of the white coat, and now is ready to take the oath of the pharmacist. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Mary Beth O'Connell, Professor of Pharmacy Practice, to lead the P1 students in this solemn oath. Dr. O'Connell.
Welcome, first-year student pharmacists. Today is an important day in your career as you make a formal commitment to follow the high standards of pharmacists and student pharmacists while taking care of patients. You have chosen a great healthcare career. Our pharmacy future is bright because of you, but also because of the new rules, regulations, and advocacy efforts that are ongoing to increase our direct patient care. Some of these changes have resulted from COVID-19. Who would have thought a pandemic would bring positive changes or silver linings to our profession? During your 4 years of pharmacy education, you will learn much and you will develop exceptional patient care skills. Interacting with your patients while on experiential education activities or your internships will be really important and stimulating. So at this time, we will begin your pharmacy patient care career with the oath of a pharmacist. These statements are important words to guide you throughout your careers. Before I start the oath, though, I wanted to say again how excited I am to have you at Wayne State University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. I look forward to interacting with you next semester during SAS 2, which I call Fun on Fridays. So we'll have some good times. So at this time, I would like you to stand and you're going to raise your right hand. I will read the statement and then you will repeat back together as a class. Okay? So the oath of a pharmacist. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy.
I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy.
In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns.
I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns.
I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients.
I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients.
I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me.
I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me.
I will accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and my competence.
I will accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence.
I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct.
I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct.
I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care.
I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care.
I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists.
I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists.
I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility which I am entrusted by the public.
I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public.
Congratulations, student pharmacists. Your pharmacy professional journey has begun. I wish you a great semester and a fantastic, fulfilling pharmacy career.
Thank you, Dr. O'Connell, and thank you, P1 students, for making this solemn commitment. We're now at the close of this ceremony, and this, I think, special ceremony is both real and symbolic in substance and meaning. My sincere thanks to family and friends who joined us this evening. Wayne State Pharmacy Class of 2024. Congratulations on this bright start to your pharmacy career. Thank you, and good evening to all.